Okay, I thought I'd come on here and talk a little bit about an eye-opening moment that happened this weekend. And I don't know if eye-opening is the right word, but it just really showed me just how important it is that I lose the weight and get stronger and get healthier mentally and physically. We have we're gamers. Jason and I are gamers. He introduced me to gaming years and years ago. But so on the weekends, a lot of times we play with a lot of our friends, and some of our friends are not. Well, everybody lives away from us, but ones that are like way far away from us. And this weekend we played with a friend who's originally from here. He went to school with Jason, but moved away, him and his wife and his kids. And um, I met him before, but we met him out somewhere else. And I found out this weekend that he's coming in this weekend, and he was supposed to come here. Here. And I don't want to say flipped out is not the right word. I had a straight out panic attack for many, many reasons. And now I've met him, I met his daughter, because it's just him and his daughter's coming. And I freaked out. I panicked. I talk about my house is a mess and it's not up to par. The house is not, I don't want to, I'm just going to have to put myself out there. It's not as clean as I like it to be because I physically just can't keep up with it. And plus, we lived here with Jason's brother before he passed, and we're still in probate and all that stuff. So, not only do we have our stuff, we have his stuff, and I've let things go. I'm just in the places just needs a lot of work. And I know it shouldn't, and it doesn't matter. I know logically it doesn't matter to him. There's something mentally that just I am horrified if he will come here. Him and his daughter. They live in a nice house. They have nice things. They're not like super rich, don't get me wrong, but they're middle class. We're lower middle class. And I know that shouldn't be an excuse. But we just have circumstances. And I am not ready to deal with it. I'm dealing with it once. I am trying to get it cleaned up, but I can't get it all cleaned up in a week. I can't. It's no matter how much I try, I'm physically unable to. And I don't like saying that because I don't want to be negative Nelly. But the truth is the truth, and I can't do it. And I hate it because it's not fair to Jason. That we can't have company because I'm embarrassed. He wouldn't be embarrassed. He doesn't have that I don't care what other people think mentality, and I'm jealous of him for that. But I am working on not caring what other people think, but I am a recovering people pleaser, so I still have those issues. Anyway, I was really having a hard time with it, just really panicking and crying, and just I couldn't concentrate and have fun. And I had a moment to talk to this friend by himself, because we talk on a thing called Discord. And Jason had left, and not that I would never do it under his, I just wanted time to talk to this person. And I asked him, I said, I'm really having a hard time with this, and I felt really bad because I don't want people to think I don't want to see them, because I do. But he did understand, and he said, well, why don't we meet somewhere to have, like we did last time, and have something to eat. And I felt so much better. The thing is, though, I don't want to have to always do that. I just one more reason why I need to get my life together, because I want people to be able to pop into the house and not me freak out. I mean, I grew up where people just popped in and say hello. I'd freak out if that happened here. The only people I wouldn't is the two people, like we have a friend that comes out and plays games. I wouldn't care if they came out, and Jason's mom. That's it. Everybody else who popped in, I would freak. I have got this is why I have got to get this under control. Just another reason why, because it's not just hurting me though, it's hurting Jason, it's hurting our friends, because they're here to see us, and I don't ever want anybody to think that I don't want to see them. And that's why I tried to explain, and he understood, but I was crying, of course. And I said, it's not that I don't want to see you, it's just, life is just not where I want it to be right now. And it's embarrassing, 53 years old, and I have to say that, it's not where I imagined I would be at this age. So it was hard, and it's still hard because it still hurts my heart, but I have to accept this the way it's going to be for right now, but just know that I'm working towards the fix. I'm working towards healing this, because next summer I don't want to have to tell people they can't, oh, I want people to be able to just drop by and come, not that we live very close to anybody, but still, when the moments happen. And I don't want that anymore. I don't want people to be embarrassed when people come and deliver our groceries. They deliver them down. I don't want them to come up to the door and because they could possibly look. It's like, it's so stupid. It's not a healthy way to live your life, and it takes up so much space in my head. It takes up so much negative space, and it doesn't need to be there. I want room for positivity, and it's a thorn in my side. So this is why I know that I have to keep fighting no matter when my tough days come, and I can't give up. I can't give into 10 minutes of eating crap, and I have to push my body. I have to push my mind beyond my boundaries. I know this would have been a good experience for me, and maybe if it was just him coming, I would be able to overcome it. But when it's his daughter too, I just couldn't overcome that. I tried, but I couldn't overcome it. I couldn't. I felt a panic attack coming on. So this is the reason why I have to keep fighting, because I don't want to have to do this over and over again. If I want people to be able to pop in and say hi, and me not be so embarrassed about the place and think that I have to constantly apologize for it. And will it ever be beautiful? No, I just want it to be picked up and organized and clean. And right now it's none of that. And I'm embarrassed. And I know it opens me up for all kinds of hateful comments, but I don't really get that much traffic, so I feel safe saying that here right now. But even so, I don't care. This is real. This is raw. I know I'm not the only one that has to deal with this mentally and physically. Not only am I fighting a mental, struggle, I fight my physical, and I mentally cannot get up and clean this house up fast enough. I could have if I kept up with it from the beginning. I didn't. I let depression get to me. I let my anxiety get to me, and here we are. That's here, there, whether it's here or there, and there's nothing I can do about it right now. All I can do is keep working and keep working and keep working. I don't want to keep having to say, well, there's nothing I can do about it right now. Well, there is things I can do about it, in which I am trying to do, but I can't fix it overnight. And I cannot wait till the day that I can just don't have to say that to people anymore. I'm ready to have my body moving and not fight and argue with me. So anyway, thanks guys for letting me vent over probably nothing, but thank you for listening to me. And if you're going through this, we'll get through it. Sometimes we fall and we can't get back up right away, and other times we can. We will get through it, we'll get going, and we will get this done. All right guys, take care. Bye-bye.